Hey guys, Verdoid here, and today I'll be showing you this question, which is drawing lines, simple geometry. Drag the ray so it has an endpoint at point A and goes through one of the black points. The ray should also be parallel to the pink line. It should be parallel to the pink line. Goes A. It starts off at A, that's the point of origin for the ray, and goes through the black points. A parallel line is if you guys don't know what a parallel line, let me explain it really quickly. It's basically a line that goes along the same direction as the secondary line and will never meet whatsoever. So this would be it. Because as you can see, if you draw the rest of the shape, let me show my sketch pad really quick. If you were to have the rest of a shape, they would never meet because they're all going the same line in a straight line. And that's what a line segment is. Also, a line segment, it has a point of origin, then goes on forever. Let me explain to you the shapes really quickly. A line segment is basically what you would write in a shape, like a square, for instance. If you were to draw a square, you'd be using line segments. If you were to use a line, you would never be able to draw the square because lines go on for infinity. So you're actually using line segments when you're drawing squares and stuff. A ray is basically like a flashlight. It starts off at one point, then goes off indefinitely. Then zero endpoints would be a line. A line is infinite. A line is signified by two arrows. You see this arrow here that they use to signify the end of the ray, or the head of the back of the ray, where it's the head basically. Yeah, if it were a line, there would be an arrowhead here and an arrowhead at the other side too. So this is a ray because it has one endpoint. Because it has one endpoint. So zero endpoints would be the line because it never ends. Two endpoints would be line segment because it ends. So one endpoint, and it continues forever in one direction. Zero directions would be that would be line segment because it never goes past the points that it's made to go. And two directions would be a line, which is infinite. And let's check your answer. We're correct. Let's do one more. Drag the ray so it has an endpoint. Drag the ray so it has an endpoint at A and goes through one of the other black points. The ray should also be perpendicular. So perpendicular is basically a line that starts that intersects the secondary one at exactly 90 degrees. Any less or any more will not be a perpendicular line. So it goes through one of the other black points. So it starts off at A. We're working with ray again. Oops, sorry, automatic updates. It starts off at A. Then they want it to be perpendicular. If it was here, that would be parallel, so that wouldn't be it. And it doesn't even intersect, so it wouldn't be considered perpendicular. But this is a perfect 90 degree going straight down through, so that would be your perpendicular ray because it has one point and continues forever in one direction. We're correct.